Well, we're going to make some candy cane peanut butter blossom cookies today, and I'm also going to be giving a shout out sometime during this video. So let me read you the ingredients. You need to cook them about 8 minutes. It makes around 4 dozen, but everybody makes their balls differently, and you want to heat the oven to 375. You want some Hershey Kisses, and here's the candy cane kisses right here. You want a 1/2 cup of shortening, 3/4 cups of peanut butter, a 1/3 cup of additional granulated sugar, a 1/3 cup of packed light brown sugar, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1½ cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and you want some granulated sugar to roll them in after. Okay, you're gonna beat the shortening and the peanut butter and the butter in a large bowl until well blended. Then you're gonna add a 1/3 cup of granulated sugar and brown sugar and beat until fluffy. Then you're gonna add the egg, the milk, vanilla, and you're gonna beat well. Stir together the flour, the baking soda, and salt. Then you're gradually going to beat into the peanut butter mixture. You're going to shape the dough into 1-inch balls in granulated sugar. You're going to place them on an ungreased cookie sheet or parchment paper. So, let me turn the stove on. We'll get started. Okay, here we go. I got the oven turned on. We're going to take the shortening right here, and this is a 1/2 cup of shortening. And what I do is I spray the bowl and the spoon just a little bit, and it's easier to take the shortening out and it doesn't stick too much. That's my little secret that I do. Then we're going to take the peanut butter and we're going to blend it well together. Then we're going to take the peanut butter, 3/4 cups, and we're going to put it right in. Just like that. I did the same thing to the peanut butter, but I didn't put as much in because I just didn't want a lot of grease. We have a lot of peanut butter in it's kind of greasy anyways. It's got a little bit, I shouldn't say greasy, it's got a little bit of oil in it. Okay, and then we're going to blend that well together. So I just used my hand mixer. Just like that. Blend it nicely. Let's get it all blended very nicely. Just like that. And then we're going to add the 1/3 cup of granulated sugar right here. Then we're going to add the brown sugar right here, a 1/3 cup of brown sugar. And I packed that down. And we're going to beat that until it's kind of fluffy looking. Yeah, that's kind of fluffy looking right there. Looks really nice. Boy, the peanut butter and sugar always smells good together. Then we're going to add the egg. I'm using one of our farm fresh eggs, but you use whatever you have. And then I'm adding the milk, which is 2 tablespoons of milk, just like that. And then we're going to add the vanilla. And this is 1 teaspoon, and I use Mexican vanilla because I like it. Oh, it smells really good, the Mexican vanilla. All vanilla smells good. And then we're gonna mix that real well. We're gonna beat it up. just like that. Okay, then we're going to take the flour, which is 1.5 cups, and we're going to take a teaspoon of baking soda. Just going to put it in here. You can sift it, but I usually, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I just mix it usually with a fork. Just kind of incorporate it in just a little bit, just like that. And then what I do is I always pour just a little bit at a time. We're just going to pour a little bit, just like that. That way I find it easier to use my mixer. Okay, then we're going to just kind of mix it real well. I'm not using my KitchenAid because I'm trying to baby it so it lasts a little longer. Okay, then we'll add the other, just like that. Smells really good. Then we're going to gradually mix it all up. Going to beat all this together. This is kind of hard on the hand mixer because the dough gets a little sticky. It's actually hard on the hand mixer, but hey, you got to use what you got. Okay. Just taking the dough off. Just like that. See if we can get a little bit of dough off the beaters here. There is some still left on. I do try to take it off. Try not to waste. Just like that. There. Is that one. You know, by the time you do this on 2 of them, you've almost got a ball that you can shape up. There. Just like that. Then we're going to take a cookie sheet, which I have right here. You just grab it. Have a cookie sheet with parchment paper. I have some candy cane kisses right here. Whoops, I got a piece of dough right in there already. Always have clean hands. That's very important. Do not bake when your hands aren't washed. Then I have some granulated sugar. What we're going to do, we're going to shape these into about a 1-inch ball in the sugar. So everybody makes their balls a little different. No one's balls are the same. There you go. Maybe that's a 1/2 inch. I don't know. I always keep my little handy dandy ruler around. According to this right here, that'd be about 1 inch. So, just gonna roll that like that. We're just gonna keep rolling. I'm gonna make a little bigger one. I like mine a little bigger in size, because when I have a cookie, I want to eat a cookie. I don't want like I call it cavity filler. I don't want one of those. I want a real big cookie. Add them just a little bit bigger. But that's my preference. I'm going by the directions on the back of the bag of the candy cane kisses. And we're just going to do this. Just like this. Just add a little bit more, but when you're making the balls a little bit bigger, then you know you're not going to get as many cookies. So how is everybody doing? Are they doing much baking for the holidays? Down in the comments below, if you would like me to try to make something you haven't seen me, I've still got a lot more coming. Give me some suggestions on maybe what you'd like to see. and we'll see if we can come up with it. Can't guarantee it, but we sure can try. How many people got hit with the snow last night? We surely did. So Ray's outside now, snow blowing the yard. We took a ride down to the city today and did a little Christmas shopping. There, we're getting the balls all done. So do you have your Christmas shopping done yet? I've got mine pretty well done. Not completely, but we're getting there. We're getting there. There, they're gonna go just like that. And they're gonna bake around 8 minutes. They're gonna get a little golden brown. And then once you stick the kisses in the top, they're gonna crack around the sides. And that's what they're supposed to do. Maybe I got that ball a little bit too big. There. Downsize it just a little. I'm kind of doing this before supper. We had a very busy day today. But Monday is cookie day and for the channel and a shout out. So like I said, you never know who the shout out's going to be. Or when I'm gonna name the shout out. There you go. Just like that. And we're gonna put it in the oven. And everything's gonna be in the description box below. And I'll bring you back when they come out of the oven. Okay, the cookies have come out of the oven. Now it's time to put the candy cane kisses in. See how it cracked like I said they're going to? So you take the kiss and you stick it right in the middle. Just like this. Ray, do you think you're gonna like these to take to work?
I don't think they're gonna last that long.
You don't think they're gonna last that long?
How many are you gonna make?
2 dozen. This batch actually is gonna make 2 dozen because I did make my balls bigger. But if you had small balls, think about it. That would almost take up where the candy kiss goes. I like a little bit of cookie and then you get a little bit of candy.
And that peppermint smells real good.
It does smell good, doesn't it, Ray?
Smells good, real good.
Oh, I got another timer going off.
They sure do look good, people. You don't know what you're missing out on.
Oh, they're gonna, I'm sure I'll have somebody in here make some. Okay. And now these are going to sit for a few minutes and then they're going on a cooling rack and I'm going to put another batch in the oven. So, whoops, wowza, hot, hot, hot. So, I just want to show you, there you have it right there. They smell and look wonderful. Okay, I'll bring you back. Okay, folks, I'm gonna do my shout out now. Okay, the shout out this week goes to Blind Mama. Go on over to her channel. She's got a great channel, a lot of content, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So now let me show you the beautiful candy cane kisses peanut butter blossoms. They're right here. Don't they look beautiful? And the house smells good. Ray came in for a small break and he said to me, "Can I have one?" So I said, "Sure, you can try one." Next thing I know, he had 2. Then the next thing I know, he had 3. And I said, "Supper will be in about 20 minutes. So he finally left. But I'll have everything in the description box below. And you'll find me on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I sure would appreciate that. And so my shout out goes to Blind Mama, and you never know what's going to be on my videos. God bless.